A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a heated exchange, the BBC has found itself on the defensive after accusations from Donald Trump's White House regarding its reporting on the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict. The controversy began when Trump's press secretary, Karoline Leavi, claimed that the BBC had removed a story detailing fatalities and injuries at an aid distribution center in Rafah, Gaza. Leavi's assertion came after reports surfaced that at least 27 Palestinians were killed by Israeli fire near the aid point, a situation that has drawn international attention and criticism. The BBC quickly countered Leavi's claims, stating that they had not removed any stories but had continuously updated their headlines throughout the day with the latest casualty figures as they came in from various credible sources. The broadcaster emphasized that their reporting had been transparent and attributed, starting from initial figures provided by medics to updated numbers from the Hamas-run health ministry and the Red Cross. In their official statement, the BBC declared, "We did not remove any story and we stand by our journalism. Our news stories and headlines about Sunday's aid distribution center incident were updated throughout the day with the latest fatality figures." This practice, they noted, is standard for fast-developing news stories, especially in conflict zones where information can change rapidly. The BBC also expressed a desire for support from the White House in advocating for immediate access to Gaza for international journalists, who are currently barred from entering the region. This call for access comes in light of the ongoing humanitarian crisis, with the head of the International Committee of the Red Cross describing Gaza as worse than hell on earth. Leavi's comments also highlighted a broader critique of media reporting during the conflict, suggesting that some outlets, including the BBC, were too willing to accept information from Hamas without sufficient scrutiny. This accusation has intensified scrutiny of the BBC's coverage of the 20-month-long war, with the organization facing criticism from various quarters regarding its handling of sensitive information. In the wake of the accusations, senior BBC journalists have labeled the White House's remarks as political point scoring, asserting that Leavi's claims were unfounded and misleading. The BBC clarified that the confusion stemmed from a separate report by BBC Verify, which had assessed a viral video but found it was not related to the aid distribution center incident. Jonathan Monroe, deputy director of BBC News, emphasized the importance of accurate journalism and called for governments to support free access to Gaza for reporters. He stated, "It's important that accurate journalism is respected and that governments call for free access to Gaza." Jeremy Bowen, the BBC's international editor, further criticized the Trump administration, asserting that they have a poor track record in terms of honesty. He remarked, "To be quite frank, the Trump administration does not have a good record when it comes to telling the truth itself. She's making a political point, basically." Bowen also pointed out the challenges journalists face in covering conflicts, particularly when access is restricted, stating, "I've reported on wars for the best part of 40 years. Even when you get full access, it is really difficult to report them. When you can't get in, it's even harder." As the situation in Gaza continues to evolve, the BBC remains committed to providing accurate and timely reporting, despite the political pressures and criticisms it faces. The organization stands firm in its mission to deliver news that informs the public and holds power to account, even in the most challenging circumstances. This incident underscores the ongoing tensions between media organizations and political entities, particularly in times of crisis, where the stakes are high and the truth can often be obscured by competing narratives. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.